In the rusting heart of Earth's last standing junkyard, a place long forgotten by governments and scavenged by the desperate, 17-year-old Jace wandered through heaps of twisted metal and shattered dreams. The sky above him burned orange with pollution, and the skeletal remains of orbiting megastructures glinted faintly in the sunlight. He wasn't looking for anything in particular, just parts to trade, maybe enough to fix his hydrocell bike. But then, between a collapsed shuttle pod and what looked like a melted weapons rack, he saw it, a helmet old, matte black, sleek like nothing he'd ever seen. Its surface was smooth, unmarred by rust or decay. A strange insignia was etched on the forehead, two interlocked triangles surrounded by ancient Terran script. He reached out, hesitated, then lifted it from the pile. The helmet hummed. Lights flickered across its surface. Then, before he could drop it, the voice came. "Welcome, Commander. You died 412 years ago." Jace froze. His heart slammed against his ribs. The helmet's inner visor lit up with scrolling data personnel records, war logs, DNA markers. The voice was calm, synthetic, female. Scanning. Biometric match, 98.7%. Neural pathways incomplete. "Commander Elias Ward, you have been recovered." "I'm not Elias," Jace whispered, backing away. The helmet clicked, a faint hiss escaping from its vents. Cognitive dissonance detected. Trauma-induced memory suppression probable. Initiating. Memory restoration protocol. Before he could toss it, the world twisted. Flashes, battles, stars. A great war in the skies. Ships larger than cities. Humanity surrounded, hunted by an alien alliance called the Fourth Dominion. He saw himself Elias Ward leading fleets into the abyss, sacrificing everything for survival. Earth, in the final days, had activated the Immoral Command Program, placing a handful of generals into temporal stasis using experimental neural cloning and quantum soul mapping. They failed. Or so they thought. When Jace came to, he was on the ground, helmet still in hand. The junkyard was the same, but his mind wasn't. "I remember," he muttered. His voice wasn't entirely his own. Over the next few weeks, Jace changed. He worked less in the junkyard, but began repairing strange machines he never studied. He spoke in strange languages while dreaming. He drew schematics in the dirt massive warships, orbital weapons, neural link soldiers. People noticed. The local scavengers avoided him. They said his eyes looked too focused, too old. The helmet remained with him, whispering tactics, names of long-dead enemies, coordinates of forgotten human outposts on Mars, Europa, and Titan. Then, one night, it spoke a different phrase. Surviving voice signal detected. Coordinating orbital scan. Jace's blood ran cold. "What do you mean, surviving?" A 3D map appeared in his vision. High above Earth, cloaked by derelict satellite fields, a ship stirred. Not human, Vorth class. Still functional. Still watching. They'd waited centuries to make sure humanity was truly extinct. They were wrong. With nothing but old-world junk and the mind of a long-dead war commander, Jace got to work. He built a transmitter disguised as an old weather relay. He scoured forgotten military bunkers, collecting depleted fusion cores, half-melted AI chips, and one severely damaged orbital drone. The junkyard became his war lab. Then he found her AI core, RE artificial rapid intelligence. Half-fried, memory fragmented. But when he plugged her into the helmet system, something clicked. "Commander Ward," she said, "I have waited. Earth has slept long enough." Together, they reawakened the past. One by one, systems came online. An ancient Terran defense satellite realigned. A railgun silo in Siberia buzzed to life. On the dark side of the moon, a buried command center blinked after centuries of silence. The ghost of humanity's rage stirred. The Vort ship descended. A probe dropped near Earth's atmosphere, scanning for threats. It found none until Jace turned on the signal. A single transmission, broadcast on ancient Terran war frequencies. This is Commander Elias Ward. Earth is not yours. You miss your chance. The probe exploded before it could reply. Within moments, the Vor's ship decloaked, unleashing a plasma beam meant to vaporize continents. But as the beam neared the planet, the satellite defense grid activated. 1, then 5, then 20. Hidden, angry, vengeful, light ripped through the sky. The Vor's ship buckled. I directed the orbital drone to its hull. Jace, linked through. The helmet guided it into the heart of the alien warship. The last of the Vorth screamed into the void as their ancient hunter exploded in a glorious burst above Earth. Silence followed. But not for long. The Terran systems, all of them began pinging each other. From Titan's dark ocean domes, from Europa's ice bunkers, from the graveyard of Mars. Signal received. Humanity, it seemed, had buried more than memories. As dawn broke over the Junkyard, Jay stood tall. The helmet pulsed quietly beside him. You died 412 years ago, Ari whispered. But perhaps you were never meant to stay dead. He nodded because now he remembered who he was, and so would the galaxy.